Hello and welcome to Bite-Size Warcraft. Today we will be talking about the Twin Ogron in Highmaul for the Warlords of Draenor. For this fight we brought 5 healers, 2 tanks, and 11 DPS. Now this is a flexible style raid, so you can bring however many players you want, but we like to keep our healers at 1 for every 5 players plus 1. This fight has 2 bosses with different abilities and a shared health pool. Each tank will tank 1 boss for the duration of the fight. There is no tank swap mechanic. The first boss is Pole. He does an ability called Shield Bash, which interrupts the tank for 3 seconds, stopping him from casting. At several points during the fight, Paul will turn and face a random direction and do a shield charge. Anyone caught in the path of this charge will be dealt physical damage and knocked back. At the end of this charge, he will slam his shield on the ground, dealing physical damage to all players within 10 yards, knocking them back. This boss will also cast Interrupting Shout. This does exactly what it sounds like. It interrupts all spell casting for 6 seconds. The last ability that the boss does is Pulverize. This causes chunks of the ceiling to fall and deal damage to anyone within range, so be sure and move away when this happens. Phemos has an ability called Whirlwind, which does a large amount of damage to all players in range, so the tank will want to pull him away from the raid group so they do not get hit. Enfeebling Roar is a large attack that splits damage to everyone within 20 yards of the boss. This places a dot on the players that can really hurt if there aren't enough people in it, so you really want your raid to collapse into melee range to soak this ability. The boss will also use an ability called Quake. He will throw his weapons down and pound the ground, dealing damage to all raid members. This will trigger his ability Blaze, which you must try to avoid. Every time you walk into or get hit by the fire, you will gain a stack of a debuff, and they can add up fast, so you really want to avoid them as much as possible. On this fight, there is no particular time to use Heroism or Bloodlust, but we chose to pop it off the start while all our players were alive and all our cooldowns were up. That's it for our video of Twin Ogron. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like and the subscribe button, and check back often for more bite-sized Warcraft.